Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to episode 2 of Trillionaire. Last episode we got our smeltery up and running so we can double our ores. Right now I got some leftover iron processing in there. In fact, let's just queue up some other stuff to process. I do have to be kind of careful because it is still a smeltery, so in fact I think aluminum and copper cannot be processed at the same time, right? You want to avoid accidentally making ores unless you intentionally, or not ores, alloys, unless you intentionally want to make alloys. But it should just be a matter of throwing it all into here, and our smeltery, while it's only too tall, can melt like a stack and a half of items at a time. So it's very fast at melting, and then you just have to leave the faucet running long enough to pour it all. Anyways, as we move on, let's start getting into power generation. So it has to start off with a survivalist generator. Looks pretty easy to make. I might be a little short on coal because I've been using it all. Like, all of my furnaces here have very little coal in them. We might have to go mining again. Sure looks that way. Before I head out, let's get a mining backpack. It can just hold, well, it's a backpack that holds ores. I also need some torches. I think this is like my last piece of coal, more or less. Coming back from the mining trip, let's repair our pick first of all. No, we just use two ingots. I forgot to bring the sharpening kit with me so I can repair it in the field. I also got some of my first lapis, so I'm gonna put one piece on it. I think it also leveled up once, probably. Why do I have? Wait, no, 3 modifiers is a default modifier. I guess we don't have tool leveling in this pack because the tool doesn't have any XP value. All right, so I guess I can't make it fully unbreakable because we can't gain enough modifiers for that. That's all right. Anyways, with the remaining 2 modifiers, I'll put unbreaking on it later. But for now, let's go ahead and make this generator. So all of my ores should be in here. Excellent. Drop it off. And one survivalist generator come right up. The survivalist generator is just very fuel efficient. So, do I have enough cobble? Iron block of coal. Alright. 2 blocks of coal. And where's my iron? Did I leave the rest of it in here? I probably did. No? Where'd it go? Who knows? But yeah, the survivalist generator is very fuel efficient, although quite slow. Where do I want to put my machines? Oopsies. Not there. I guess this side over here can be reserved for machinery of some sort. Yeah, that'll work. So each piece of coal produces 80,000 RF total at 15 a tick. Alright, next quest is for coal coke. Seems like a reasonable order to go for. I prefer the immersive engineering coke oven over the railcraft one. So, well, let's take a look at the recipes just to make sure. Yeah, the immersive engineering one is also cheaper to make. All the more reason. Wait, what is this? Waddle and Bob. What? Cob and wicker. Flour, clay, mud. What is mud? Dirt. Okay. Yeah, I think we can. I think the immersive engineering one is still easier to make. We're going to need 27 coke bricks. It's nice that they're crafted in 3s. We get exactly the right number without having to go over. And then we need a engineer's hammer as well, I believe, with an E to form the multi-block. There's a lot of hammers in this pack. This one specifically. Oh, iron plates. I guess we need to use a forge hammer to make iron plates to make the engineering hammer. Because well, we can make the engineer's hammer with the or we can make iron plates with the engineer's hammer. We're gonna need it. You know what I mean. All right. Anyways, there we go. And I think we can later use this to make plates until we have a dedicated plate maker of some sort. So this doesn't use power. just a 3x3 multi-block with a solid center. Right click any face and it forms. Then we can give it either wood or coal. For now, let's give it coal. I want to get a blocks. I think it's slightly faster at processing blocks than individual pieces. And go. All right, there we go. That is making coal coke. It gives us a tank with which we can collect the creosote oil it produces in. All right, and then the quest is to get some coal coke and some treated wood planks. Cool. In the meantime, it wants us to make an atomic reconstructor, and I guess we need treated wood for that. You know, I should have started by just making some coal so I don't have to wait for the first block to finish. But I might go mining while I wait for this first block of coal coke to finish. Actually, let's do this quest. To move power, we can use copper wire connectors and plastic. Can I make IC2 plastic? I can, right? I just need to find a plastic, or not a plastic tree, a rubber tree. Let's go into the forest here and try to find an IC2 rubber tree. This isn't it, is it? No, lime. Here we go. Rubber tree from IC2. They're notable for having these nodules on them. And hopefully get a sapling. Get 2 saplings, and then I'll take the tree with me as well. Thank you. And let's go plant these saplings in our base so we can make a rubber farm. In total, we're not that far from the base. Found it quite close. You can see the back of our house there, our igloo. I want that leather. Anyways, I wanted that leather to make a satchel as well. Tin. Did I process any tin yet? Nope. Are you empty? Alright, let's process some tin and then I can make a satchel. Basic satchel isn't much, but it holds items, so. Doesn't hold many items. Can't even make this yet, because... Oh no, I guess we can. Let's make a tiny bit of Invar. Invar is a alloy of iron and nickel. If I could find some of my nickel ore. Because we can just make the alloy in the smeltery. Oh, I swear I had some. Let's use the nice... Nope, not that nickel. More nickel? Yeah. In here somewhere. Alright. Here we go. I should have plenty of iron in here, right? Yeah, I'll just make a batch of it. Upgrading to the hardened satchel, though, probably doesn't actually increase storage that much. Yeah, it's enchanting is where you get the most slots from. Technically, I guess, can I make signalum in a... No, we cannot alloy signalum. So we can... If I cared, we can make the reinforced one, because we can make electrum in here. In fact, there's still some silver. Alright, let's do it. If I have gold ore, one might just not have... Here, let's buy it. 120 bucks a pop. Alright, let's buy 2 of them. We can make a small batch of Indarium, or not Indarium. What's that our, you know what I'm talking about. The gold silver one. Electrum, there we go. I expect this will have 3 rows of storage. Yeah. Alright, good enough for now. Now let's try to make this rubber farm. So let's first buy some bones. 10 bucks a pop and turn them into bone meal. These IC2 trees have a pretty unique property in that when you bone meal them, they're guaranteed to grow in 1 piece of bone meal. It's very nifty. So I'm going to grow these trees. I'm looking for ones that have a lot of these dots on them. So like 1 dot, probably not good enough. Because that's where you actually get the rubber from. So ideally the trees should have... Well, they should have more than 0. But yeah, the more dots the better. Kind of looks like the Wi-Fi bars or your cell signal bar, you know? The average tree probably had a little bit under 1, or just a little bit over, rather, 1 appleable spot here, but I just cut all those down, replanted until every tree has at least 2. So, it makes harvesting a little bit more efficient. Anyways, each node can be clicked with a tree tap to get the resin off of it. If you look closely, there's a leftover thing. You can tap that again, but if you do, it goes away forever. So if you only tap it once, they'll regrow after I don't know exactly how long, some amount of time. In fact, I think that one may have already regrown. I feel like I've already hit some of these the first time through. But yeah, each time you do it, you get a little bit of this sticky resin. You can then take the sticky resin and I think just smelt it. Yeah, to get rubber. Later, we can get better yields. The extractor gives you 3 rubber per, but for now, this is what we get. So process that into rubber. And at some point, we can come up with more efficient furnaces as well that don't burn up our precious coal. While I was doing that, our coke oven has finished processing 1 block of coal coke, and it's produced some creosote oil in the process. I'm just using a seared faucet to dump it into the tank we were given. I don't actually know how much it holds, but I assume it holds more than the 12 buckets that we have the internal buffer for. So anyways, I don't actually need the coal coke now, do I? Let's just set this aside. What I need is a bucket for that creosote, and then we can make planks out of it. In fact, I wonder, can we make the portable tanks? These are much easier to use than open block tanks. Yeah, we can. Let's just make portable tanks to hold the fluid in. Unfortunately, we need the Endercrafter to upgrade the portable tank, but a basic one will do. I assume open block tanks keep their inventory, right? Yeah, very good. So if we place this here, and then we can, there we go, store it in there. One advantage of these portable tanks is that you can craft with them. So if I take this over to a crafting table and I want to use it to make treated wood, I can just put that where the bucket normally goes, is there, and get some more planks. Do we have wood in here? Can't wait till we get a unified inventory. That's always one of the funnest things, I guess, in a pack is when you get a unified inventory. But yeah, you can craft with the portable tank, and it just takes a bucket out of it instead of emptying. Basically used it in place of buckets and crafting. Very convenient. Anyways, that's treated wood, and I guess I have to uncraft our coal coke. All right, quest complete. Gives us 2 more blocks even. Nifty. This will probably be used. Oh, the different types of coal coke. They'll probably be used down the line to make steel. But for now, we can use it to make the atomic or we can use the treated wood to make an atomic reconstructor. That recipe was pretty easy. Oracle changer. What does that? Wait. What does that second line mean? No clue. Gives us the Atomic Editions book. I saw that this pack does have Akashic Tome in it, so we can combine all of our documentation books in one, which is nice. Let's actually see, can we make, let's try energy conduits maybe? If not, we'll try flux ducts. Let's see. Basic will do. Conductive iron, can this be made in an alloy? No, we cannot alloy. Oh darn. We need at least a simple alloy smelter probably, or an induction smelter. That's unfortunate. I guess for power transfer now then, the quest book recommends these wire connectors. So a couple good things about them is that they can transform RF to EU and vice versa, and the wire spools behave slightly differently in that they have like a durability and can be reused. So doesn't have a recipe. Wait, what is this trying to tell me? Hold on, so I guess 1 craft of it can last 1,000 blocks. Burns at a certain amount of energy. I thought is IF a halfway unit between EU and RF, or is it just a 2-to-1 ratio between EU and RF in this pack? Who knows? Anyways, check the engineer's manual for recipe details. Seems like a weird place to put recipes, but who am I to question? We'll make one of these. I have books somewhere. Was I given one? This seemed like a very reasonable book to give me. Guess not. We'll just craft it. Engineer's manual. So, Industrial wires. Yes. I guess that's it. We need 9 LV wires, either industrial craft or immersive engineering type. I don't know why they just why not put that recipe in JEI. So let's take a look at these wires. Basically a copper wire each. But until you have a metal press, these actually take, like, they're not a great deal. They're 2 ingots for 1 wire. What about industrial craft wires? Industrial craft calls them cables. Hey, they're twice as good a deal, right? Because you get 2 per as opposed to 1 per. Oh, but you have to, whatever. I had a thought that perhaps you could make coppers in the smeltery, but no, it takes 2 ingots to make a plate in the smeltery. So I think either the metal press or like one of these industrial craft machines will be our first plate maker. For now, then, we do it the old-fashioned way with the forge hammer. Make the plates, cut the plates. That's 1 short, so we need 1 more copper plate. Cut that. And then spool it up. Oh, I see. You can use any number of them. And that, oh, that determines the wire length. Okay, I get it. So this gives us 9 blocks of wire. And then this gives us a 10th block. Well, that's less good of a deal than I initially was thinking. But oh well. I guess we'll make do. So if I place this here, I assume I can use these connectors. Like so. And that consumes 3 blocks of wire. And we should turn this off so it doesn't auto fire with a redstone torch. I want it on pulse mode, and we'll fire it with the press of a button. There we go. All right, cool. What does this give us? Relays. Of course, that gives us the manual. I mentioned it earlier, but Akashic Tome is in the pack, so we may as well take advantage of it. Let's craft it, and then I think it's shift right click to open it. And oh no, you craft it with books. Yeah. And then you can add the book to it. Can we add both copies of our engineer's manual? Probably not worthwhile. But all these other documentation books, Astrotome, Materials, and New Digital Guide, the One Probe README, yada yada yada. Most of these are not actually very useful books, but actually editions manual. No Thaumonomicon. Alright, but then we can continue to just dash them in the Akashic Tome. And I do multiple books at once. When you're done, shift right click the Akashic Tome and you can turn it into any of these books. So this functions just like the engineer's manual. And if you want to turn it back, shift left click in air, and then you can switch to, the actual editions manual if that's what you want to look stuff up in. Yeah, it's just a very convenient way to store all your books in one. There's a similar thing called the multi-tool or something that works for wrenches. I think it's called the Morpho tool, but in any event, I can't find it, so I'm going to have to assume it's not in the pack. It's entirely possible that I'm just blind, but whatever. It's basically a Akashic Tome for wrenches. Alright, next quest is to make the assembly taser. That taser? Assembly table and some lasers. Kind of just jammed all that together there. How do these recipes look? Lots of diamonds. Yikes. And either sapphires or more diamonds. Let's reward us with sterling engine. We buy diamonds? $200 each. What can I sell to afford diamonds? Can we buy those other gems, whatever they were called? Or I guess we can just go mining. Not that difficult. Alrighty, looks like mining it is. I think in total I only need like 8 diamonds. Unfortunately, I don't even have I have luck, which I think I don't. You need to reach a certain amount of it before you even get fortune. So I don't even know if I got a fortune effect on my pickaxe. But I go mining for diamonds. I mean, sapphires can substitute up to 2 of the diamonds. So I need 8 diamonds and or sapphires. Wish me luck. I keep forgetting to bring repairs for me, so I have to leave when my my pickaxe is broken. But I got 5 diamonds, and I think I can just buy the rest now. We can sell these emeralds or something. That teleport took a while. Alright, let's see. Do you buy emeralds? Yeah, for 50 bucks each. Here, let's do that, and then we can buy 2 diamond ores. And for now, I think we don't have any great way to convert these to more than one. So I'll put as much lapis as I have onto my pickaxe, and then we'll just crack it. All my lapis gets me to 53 out of 60. So I hope that at least gives me a Fortune 1 effect. I'm breaking these, but there goes nothing. I think I might need a bit more than that. Anyways, I'll get crafting. I'll see where we run out. But step 1, make a gear. Line the gold with diamonds. This is one expensive gear. And then we can turn that into an obsidian. My Tinker's pickaxe can't mine obsidian yet. It's only iron mining level. However, I found the steel pickaxe in one of the crates in the village. I'm hoping it can mine obsidian. So a bucket of water, hitting my head a bunch of times, heading down the mine again. But let's grab some obsidian. Yeah, the steel here isn't actually obsidian mining level. I guess I could just put a diamond. I can't do this, can I? No, I need an actual table for it. I can put a diamond on our iron pickaxe to get it to obsidian level. Added benefit of this is that it gives us 500 more durability. Downside is it takes a modifier. But oh well, we were gonna get this done breaking anyways, so that modifier isn't terribly valuable. But now we can mine obsidian. One game crash later, probably as a result of hitting my head so many times while climbing down that ladder staircase thingy I take to get down here. But we're back here and we're capable of mining obsidian. Nice. I definitely mined. That's not obsidian, but we have a little bit over a stack of obsidian. Good enough. All right. But now we can make the assembly table. And then what are we short on the laser? I'm short 1 diamond. I have. Oh wait, hold on. I found 1 diamantine crystal in that crate earlier. I guess we have exactly the number we need. Perfect. All right. Then let's make ourselves 1 laser as well. We have to molecular transform a little bit of redstone. Molecular transformer sound is so satisfying. Then laser. Actually, does a quest call for 2 of them? Probably does, doesn't it? Just by luck. All right, we have to buy a few more diamonds then. I guess we'll keep selling emeralds because I don't really need these. Buy diamond ore. See if we can get 2 off either of these. Nope, no such luck. All right. Zap them again. And then we can make our second laser. Alright, well, the quest rewards us with 2 more lasers and some Sterling engines which can power them. So, are these the engines you right-click to use? Maybe? No, these just seem like simple coal-burning engines. Give them some fuel. Ow! Touching the wire hurts you. That's why I dislike immersive engineering wires now. Give them. Ow! You'd think I'd learned the first time around, huh? Anyways, let's give these some fuel. I assume they're less fuel efficient. It going? How do I turn it on? Oh. Thanks for the help. This help isn't done yet. I can tell. Does it work if I put a connector up there? No. Do the thing. Alright, I'm just gonna assume these don't work. Alright, we don't need it for now. We can power everything off of our one survivalist generator. What could go wrong, right? So let's set up our lasers here. Okay, they all. You want to point your laser. Oopsies. Point your lasers towards the table and give them some power. 5 RF a tick. It's gonna make this take a while, but it's nothing, right? Now let's see. Do these work like the cables that need? No, I can't do that. Dang it. So they need relays. Each connection can only have one, like each. How do I describe it? Each ow! I'm not even touching you. Alright. Each connector can only have one connection, so you have to use relays to give them multiple. Basically, relays can have multiple connections. So internal network connections should be relays, and the ones that connect to they were in my inventory all along. And the things that connect to machines can be can be connectors. So then we just have to go. Oopsies. Nope, not like that. We put a connector there. We can go from connector to relay, and then relay to each of the other connectors. Ow! Stop it! Also, it turns out that refilling your wire coil with immersive engineering wires is better. Each immersive engineering wire gives 10 to 18. So each one gives 8 blocks, which is more efficient than the IC2 ones, which give 1 block each. Anyways, my problem with these isn't that, like, okay, they zap you for touching them. That's fine. But they also zap you for not touching them. Like, let's see at what point I get zapped. Oh, come on, yeah, now don't zap me. I don't know. Like, I think this is too far away to justify zapping me. Whatever, we're not going to use them for long. So, this probably has no energy in it because I'm asking way too much of a single generator. But, the quest is to make an iron chipset. The tooltip there? Oh, it just tells you how to do it. And it takes 20,000 Minecraft joules. What is the conversion for Minecraft joules to RF? I don't actually remember. It definitely wasn't 1-to-1, although maybe it is now. I guess we'll just find out, right? Let's see how long this takes. Just make one for the time being. Make me this. Oh, good. They don't accept RF. Or they don't accept IF? Excellent. No, this is exactly what I wanted. This probably tells me what I'm supposed to do. Oh, that's why they gave me the Sterling engines. Because, yeah, you can't convert between Minecraft joules and or IF, RF, whatever. Alright, fine. Give me those Sterling engines. We have to figure out how to use them again. Maybe if we just directly point them at the lasers. Will you burn now? Please? What's wrong? Maybe they need a redstone signal? Yep, that's what it was. Give them a redstone signal. I should have remembered this. All Buildcraft engines are like this. Give them a redstone signal, they start running. For some reason, only the one laser is lasing. They're all generating power. Why aren't you lasing away? Rate of 1 Minecraft joule a tick. And yeah, all 4 of these are producing. Come on. I guess there's like a maximum angle that they can look at. Look, I have no clue. I moved the assembly table 1 block further, and now they work. The animation is updated since 1.7. Glad that Buildcraft is updating their animations instead of making their stuff run. Alright, enough of my stack. Um, Now, these Sterling engines, each one is powering a laser. We are making the chipsets, so I'm going to make a handful of chipsets. Let's make 4 of the iron ones, and the rest will also do redstone chipsets. So it'll alternate between the two of them, craft one, then the other. Um, and while that crafts, if we put a chest near the table, it should put the finished product into that chest. Almost there. 100 Minecraft jewels to go. So I guess because we can't convert energy between MJ and RF or IF or whatever they call it, it doesn't really matter what the conversion rate is. Conversion rate is irrelevant. So anyways, we can now make some plates. And with these plates, we can make a IC2 machine frame. Aha. Alright. Gives us some circuits. With that compactor or metal form? Well, I mean, give me the compactor. That takes a diamond here. Give me the metal former. Guess that doesn't take a diamond here. That is an advantage. But the metal former still takes the same number of diamonds. Alright, well, I guess I'll just make a compactor. In the end, I couldn't avoid it. I had to go on another mining trip to get some diamonds, but I have a fair number now. So, there's a compactor. Let's also check up on this. Probably burned all our fuel. Did we get... Yes. With these, can I make flux ducts so I don't have to take 2 and... Yeah, to make leadstone flux ducts so I don't have to use the murder cables anymore. Phew, thank goodness. So these transfer 1,000 per tick. Cheap enough to upgrade them all to 4,000 per tick. They also upgrading them. It's less for the transfer limit. Apparently that completed a task, but more for the fact that when you upgrade them, they get more internal buffer. All right, so let's get industrial hemp. I don't know why that quest follows the compactor, but anyways, let's just put our compactor down somewhere, and we can use it to make gears now. So it can make gears at a 1-to-1 ratio. So if I need the iron gears, wow, it's slow. All right, well, at least it's automated. Let's actually take a look at power production. There's a whole power production tab here. Oh, I guess that. We must have unlocked this quest somewhere along the line. Doesn't give rewards, so I don't care. I think it's just telling us about it. What are our options? I guess I have to look at the unlocked ones. None of these really look interesting to me that are unlocked. What about water wheels? Are they enabled? Kinetic dynamo. Signalum steel. Alright, well, not happening. Doesn't look like we can make the basically of the available options. Oh boy, that tab is scary. I choose not to look at it. Of the available options, none of them interest me, and even stuff like dynamos we can't make yet. So I might add another survivalist generator or two, so we have more than 5 RF a tick production. But I'll deal with it later. For now, though, let's move on with the quests. It involves making a hemp farm, so let's set up a small hemp farm. Industrial hemp, that is. Don't get any clever thoughts. And we'll let that grow. The other thing the quest wants is a piece of bread for some reason. Unfortunately, we can't even craft bread with just wheat. Can't make flour. Oh, we can make flour this way. This quest is gonna make me make some food. I'm gonna set up an entire kitchen to make it easy. And I guess we can put our kitchen in our house. Put this house to use. This house is the worst interior shape. It's round. Round! Who builds round things? I'm not going to build it in the house. Even the exterior is round. Oh my god, it's awful. I can't use it. I don't know how to build around round things. I always build in lines. Alright, anyways, kitchen requires a cooking table. Well, technically that's all it requires, I guess. But a sink to provide water. Oven, I think, can heat things. Counters to provide storage and to look nice. and a fridge. Fridge can we make a 3 high fridge? It's like a thing we're allowed to do. It's not. 2 fridges then. Put this in the fridge and it can make ice. Alright, so now we can cook, and the goal is to make bread. That is, so we need a bake. Let me go gather all the cooking supplies now. Need a bakeware. Apparently, making bread from wheat requires bakeware, a mortar and pestle, a mixing bowl, and a pot. So raw ingredients, wheat goes in here. I already ground some other stuff down, but basically we take wheat, we can make this dough. What about actually additions dough? What happens if we make actually additions dough? Does it do anything? I guess it just has different uses. Alright, but we can make sugar, salt, not sugar, very different things. Make salt just by clicking this button. It just takes water, so is there a way I can make it like make a full stack? It's not. But anyways, make some salt. With that, we can make which of the flour or doughs I need? I always forget. We need dough. Right, click this button, and it makes dough. So until we run out of, I don't know, honestly, we ran out of something. I think we ran out of wheat. We ran out of flour. So click this, bake flour. Click this, bake dough. And then, whoopsies, don't need fresh water. And then click this, bake bread. Aha! Victory. Alright, well, guess we can eat bread now. Extra supplies we can put in here, including our bubbly water. Anyways, that's this quest complete. Next we can checkbox. Gives us a warehouse thing. We can build this, but it's not very useful. It's for what it's huge, and for 2, like the chests inside are too spread out to be useful in my opinion. So I'm not gonna bother wasting room in the world with the warehouse. I think that probably, yeah, that does open up this tab, which has, oh boy, that's a lot of flavor text. I'm not going to read it. But at this point, can we make steel yet? I want to make steel. Hey, we can make steel. Okay, cool. So we need ender pearls, slag, or demonic will, huh? I guess has to be ender pearls. Can we buy ender pearls? Please tell me we can buy ender pearls. $50 a pop. Good deal. Let's buy some ender pearls and get some steel crafting. How much money do I have? And how many pearls does it take to make the blast brick? Not railcraft. Immersive engineering. So we need 9. 9 times 3. We need 9 ender. Alright, we're gonna need a bit more money. Let's sell. Always emeralds. Emerald sale. Just sell them all. Each time you open this block, you just get the "you are the registered owner of this block" message. My chat is all about telling me that I'm registering this block. Alright, anyways, it is convenient that we can just buy these. 7, 8, 9. I guess that's not all there is to it. We also need concrete, but this isn't vanilla concrete, it's earthworks concrete. Gravel, sand. I appear to be out of gravel, but that's easy to collect. However, this requires quicklime or slaked lime, which is made from quicklime. That doesn't help, but quicklime it comes from chalk or chalk dust, and that is world gem, and I just haven't found any yet. I think I've been digging too far up for this stuff, or too far down. I've been mostly digging down here. But I think we're also out of time today, so I'll do some mining between episodes, hopefully find some of this chalk. It's almost 1%, so it's pretty common. And then we can make our blast furnace next episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye. I have a genius idea. If you're playing this pack on a server, you should go up to all of your friends, sellers, especially those that are used in automation, just click them once. Then, when items get piped in, you get the money. Wahahahaha.